Hello everyone, and we are back here with another one of these very long episodes of Kinkoi. Obviously still on Sylvia-Route. I don't know what part we're on at this point. But at this point I've been changing a lot of thumbnails recently, so once this is released, you should be having seen most of my thumbnails have been changed for the entire Sylvia-Route entirely. So to distinguish them. But yeah. So let's get right back into it. I'm pretty sure we've confessed our love to Sylvie. Sylvie said back, and obviously we found out Chica was our sister. So yeah, everything is out and about. So now I'm pretty sure Odo and Sylvie are officially dating at this point. So yeah, let's get right into this.
こっから始めるんだな。おはようございます、先輩。どうかした？お姫様。びっくりした。先輩が急に金髪になっておっぱいが生えたかと。おはよう。あ、ラジオ体操のお時間ね。ほら、もう朝よ。
Yeah.
お姫様がいるってことは、ゆうべもカミナルさんと入れ替わりで？そうね。ちょっと寝過ごしましたわ。あれ？お姉様？どうされたのです、こんな時間に。ゆうべまた抜け出したとエロいなから連絡が入っておりましたが、もしや。もう、抜け出すくらいは私もいたしますけど、帰るのはその日のうちにして差し上げないと警備部がかわいそうですわよ。ごめんなさい。ゆうべはどこにいたんですの
What should we do? An extremely difficult adversary has caught us completely off guard. To be perfectly honest, I wasn't sure whether we should tell the others about our relationship yet. I bet those from Sotoge wouldn't give us their blessing, at the very least. It would be awful if this came to light the wrong way and they separated us. What to do?
昨日は俺の部屋話してたらそのまま寝落ちしてさ。あら、相馬くん。
Nice one.
そうでしたの。まあ、あなたとお姉様のことに口は挟みませんわ。
Mina was satisfied and let us be. You're a lifesaver, Rhea.
気にすんな。俺にできるレベルならフォローしてやる。ただできれば部屋では声を落としてください。
Oh right, my neighbor had sharp ears.
一応耳栓してたから。昨日の夜中以降は聞いてないから。
Sorry. We'll be careful.
まあ、耳栓してても声がするの自体はわかるから、ついさっきまで一晩中ぶっ続けてたのは伝わったけど。なあ、シルビーがこんなに飛んだ驚いてたけど、どのくらい飛んだわけ？
No comment.
へえ、シルビーとオーロがとうとうね。
Where did you pop out from? Reina was smirking with this all-knowing grin. Guess it was futile to hide this from her. Even if we tried, I bet Sylvie would have told her in no time.
まあ、そのうちそうなるとは思ってたけど、割とスムーズにいったようで。
It wasn't smooth. It was a lot of work.
どの辺？
For example, there wasn't anything much. Although neither of us could take the last step forward due to a string of mutual misunderstandings.
なに、ほら。
Well, we maybe have always loved each other from the very start.
あるんだね、こういうことが。はい。
We called Chica back over today, partially to fully fill her in on what happened yesterday. Considering 2 full days had passed, all the tension Chica had felt due to the consulate had dissipated.
本物のシルビア・ル・クルスクラウンよ。オーロくんの女運はそこが知れないね。
Maybe what I'm lacking in the little sister department was made up for with lady friends.
何を？
What about it? What is it, Sylvie?
二人の仲をいぶかっていた昨日までの私がおかしくて。でも勘違いしたのは私のせいじゃなかったわ。二人がこんなに仲良しさんだからよ。
Knock it off. Cheek and I were seriously just ordinary siblings and weren't especially close or anything.
ご兄弟であることは最初調べた時から存じておりましたが、千恵香殿は一末、オーロ殿のことを兄上などとは呼称せぬのですね。
そうね。日本では親族であれば両親だけでなく兄弟姉妹もそうした呼び方をすると聞いたのだけど。私も昔はオーロくんのことをそうやって呼んでたんですけど。
That's when you started calling me Oro-kun out of nowhere. Yeesh. For my little sister, you're awfully conceited.
お姉ちゃん。
What is it, Chica?
あらあら。
一末殿の顔が見るも凄まじいことに。
What is it, Chica? Do you want something from your Oni-chan? I'll do whatever you ask.
まあこんな感じでキモくなるからオーロくんのためを思ってやめてるんです。
What do you mean, gross? What a gruesome sister.
まさかのオーロに問題があったパターン。
これは見抜けませんでした。
まあ私とオーロくんのことはともかく、王女様、握手してもらっていいです？はい。ええ、もちろん。シルビア様に触っちゃった。喜んでくれて何よりよ。
I was prepared for this since my girlfriend was a public figure, but it was still embarrassing when my relatives got so worked up over her.
オーロくんから聞いてるかな？私、音楽やってて。ええ、知っているわ。軽音楽よね。はい。シルビア様のピアノも何度も聞いてます。まあ、嬉しい。
Oh, they made a connection through an unexpected avenue.
あなたたちの音楽にも興味があるわ。軽音楽というのはバンド活動なのよね。はい。そっちはもうやめたんですけど。そうね。三山沙織さんだったかしら。ギターが抜けて活動できないのよね。はい。
The mood took a slight turn for the worse, but...
シルビー様の名は音楽を志す者の世界では有名であるとは知っていましたが、まさか日本でもっとは驚きです。
Same here, especially since Chica's never mentioned it even once.
それはオール君がクラシック系統に全然興味ないからでしょ。
With a drastic change in subject, Chica returned to her usual self, back to my obnoxious little sister.
まったくオール君は中学まで第九とか運命を作曲したのはシューベルトって言ってたよね。
Oh, shut up! Their names are complicated. Schubert and Mozart.
第九や運命はベートーベンです。
Well, it was true that I would shy away anytime someone brought up piano recitals, up until I met Sylvie.
音楽は基本可愛い子が歌ってるかどうかだもんね。棟梁くんといい、ほんと男ってやつは。
Chica shrugged. Sylvie nearly giggled. Damn it, this made me look like so lame in front of Sylvie. While that thought ran through my mind.
棟梁くんってオールの幼馴染だっけ？はい、オールくんの友達で、
She blushed and uttered an awkward laugh. He's her boyfriend.
そうなの？まあ付き合うか OK 程度の関係ですけど。
You two haven't made any progress yet?
うっさいな。仕方ないでしょ、棟梁くんいつも忙しそうなんだから。
Talk about pure. Then again, I probably moved faster than most guys since I made love to a princess on the same day we confessed our feelings to one another. A hotel on Christmas, was it? Go tell Toyo to make his move already. Stop being a stickler. She blushed red and became mindful of Sylvie and Ellie. Yeah, that was a little vulgar.
クリスマスのはイルミネーション見に行くだけ。それにそのイルミネーションも中止になったし、他の予定入れるよ。あのホテルのイルミネーション中止になったの？
テロが囁かれる出火事件が起きたため、今年は中止となりました。
そうなんだ。残念ね。
金銭的には龍蔵寺が補填するはずですが、イベントを楽しみにしていた方には良くない結果です。
The ladies in the group were upset.
でもオール君はどうでもいいって顔だね。
It's nothing like that.
イルミネーションなんてどうでもいいよって顔。これだから男ってやつは。
Oh, shut up. Toyo would say the same thing. Speaking from a man's point of view, I'd rather go someplace warm and enjoy a delicious meal than get involved in some shiny, sparkly, ultra-romantic light show.
ほんとデリカシーのない。オール君、こんなことで彼女できるのかしら。あら。シルビア様、クラス同じなんでしょ？どうですか、うちのオール君。仲のいい女の子とかいます？もちろんよ。
This conversation was veering in an awful direction. Sylvie!
オーラはとっても素敵だからみんな大好きになるわ。私もこんなに大好きになったもの。は？
Sylvie clung to my arm. Calm down. We could still play this off.
そうね。妹さんだもの。教えておかないと。私、あなたのお兄さん、オーラが大好きよ。
She gave me a smooch on the cheek. Okay, now she'd gone and done it.
なーにー！あ、エルもいるんだった。市松殿！
Calm down, Ellie. First, take a deep breath, then write a pledge stating you won't take my life. Sylvie and I had hidden our relationship from Mina, but I really wanted to keep it a secret from Ellie for a little while longer, namely because I expected this sort of outcome. I gently told Reina not to say anything either, but...
間違えちゃった。
You're cute, so I'll forgive you, Sylvie. With that said, please stand between us so Ellie doesn't kill me.
オーラくん、マジで？
Yeah, it's for real. Oh yeah, Chica, if anything happens to me, tell Mom and Dad that your big brother found happiness.
あら、エル、放心状態だわ。
This might be my opportunity to run. I assumed Ellie would be so mad she'd burst into flames, but this surpassed all my expectations. Phew. Looks like I was safe and I didn't need to worry about her instantly lobbing my arm off anyway.
エル、しっかりして！
はい。落ち着きましょう、冷静に。騎士院は王室に起こりうる全ての状況に対応します。必然、こうなる可能性もなくはないと想定していました。
You have that? As a prediction? What?
ちなみにそうなった時は、市松殿を国へ連れ帰り、生涯日の届かぬ牢に幽閉すべきとの意見が現在優勢です。
I guess that's fine as long as you don't rip my arm off.
あ、もちろん腕は取った上で。
Whoa, that's kind of strict. I've been pretty pampered these days, but this reminded me that I was in a bizarre situation from the second I enrolled at Noble Academy.
ですので落ち着きましょう。戒厳令を敷きます。このことは決して表に漏れないように。
そうね。そうした方がいいわ。このことは秘密よ。いいわね、オーラ、エル、チーカちゃん。あとさっきから護衛でついてるエキスナ、ボラルコーチェ、キャシー、ブランコ、 ネクロ、ロホ、エスカル、アスル、プルフラ、ベルデ、アマリーリョ、マロン。いいわね。
はい。
いっぱい
There was a lineup of black-suited guards standing nearby.
そうでした。昨べシルビー様が夜勝手に抜け出したので、今日は護衛を限界でつけていたのでした。
Talk about bad timing. I'd rushed into things head first, and I should have expected there to be a day I'd live to regret. But I never thought it would have to come so soon. Maybe I should leave my sister a will. I seriously begin to think that, but...
みんな驚かせたと思うけれど、私はオーロを本気で愛しています。祝福せよとは申しません。しかし理解はしてください。私は彼に惹かれ思いを遂げました。故に皆が彼に危害を及ぼすようであれば、皆の思う通りの反応があることも理解するように、私から言うことは以上です。あとはおのおので整理してください。
In a shift completely unlike her, Sylvie made the declaration in a dignified tone. She was unexpectedly cool in my opinion, and I wasn't the only one who felt that way.
我らはシルビア王女に忠誠を誓った者。王女のお気持ちを害することなどありえませぬ。
祝福しますよ。おめでとうございます、シルビア様。
Every single black-suited guard applauded.
ありがとう、みんな。
Sylvie went back to her usual relaxed self. It was such a drastic tone shift that even at this stage, it left me stunned.
オーロくん、改めてマジでこの人と？
Yeah, I guess so. I'd made a pretty outrageous girl into my girlfriend. I did say so myself.
はあ。
まあこうなってしまった以上仕方ありませんね。
Are you sure?
留学が決まった時から可能性の一つではあったことです。ソルティレージュの王室は自由恋愛を推奨しているし問題ないでしょう。追っている絵に適当に下地を作らせておきます。
Alright, I got the scary person's approval, I think.
個人的に貴公に対する信頼の気持ちがかなり大きく揺らいだのは確かですが。
I'm sorry. She was still scary though. Either way, I'd managed to overcome what I believe to be the most troubling hurdle with unexpected ease. We had taken the very first step toward a trouble-free relationship.
結婚はすんの？
I told you we just took our first step. It's a little soon to talk about where we'll end up.
俺は別にお前らがずっこんばっこんやることを応援してるわけじゃないからな。結婚してあの約束を守ってもらうために応援してきたんだから。
Promise?
ああ、お前は知らないか。気にしなくていい。
She dodged the subject.
だから最終的に結婚の準備をしてもらわなきゃ困る。シルビーのおっぱいは敏感だな。いやんオーロ、そんなに引っ張っちゃダメ。ここはそうは言ってないぜみたいなことはどうでもいい。
Don't care, then don't listen.
聞こえたもんはしゃあねえだろ。あいつっておっぱい敏感なの？
Her nipples are super sensitive.
とにかく今日はシルビーは？
No real surprise she couldn't stay over today. Heck, she probably won't be able to come by for a while, especially now that the people from her estate found out about us. I bet surveillance would become even stricter too. We had earned the understanding of Ellie's group, the strictest of all, but that meant her security detail would be that much harsher to compensate for it. It was rough being a princess.
でもハッピーエンドになってくれてよかった。
Rhea gave me a hearty laugh. This bitter woman was unusually overjoyed.
これでも思い残したことねえや。やりたかったことは全部終わった。
Rhea looked very exhausted. She had no regrets. Did that mean...
マリアが引退？
を考えているそうです。
ホテルへの賠償だけで株主総会で袋叩きなのに、この時期に？
すぐにとは言っていません。城ヶ崎のお嬢さんが遺留するでしょうから、完全にとも思えませんが、今後ゆっくりと露出を減らしてという形でしょうね。
そんな、うちの芸能事業の柱なのに。
というか、龍蔵寺はマスコミ戦術に強いだけで芸能事業はさんさんたるありさま。彼女以外のスターがいないというのが正しいですが、
せっかく音楽業界にコネもできて、これからバンバン押していこうと思ってたのに。
そのゴリ押しされるのが嫌だから始まる前に逃げた感もありますけどね。
どうしよう。なんとか音楽で新しいスターを見つけないと。あ、シルビア様、ピアノで商売する気ないかな？
うちに扱える玉じゃないでしょ。
だよね。
Monday the 18th.
いよいよ冬休みですね。
Sure is.
先輩すごい元気。
Of course! It's exciting since it means our vacation's about to start.
そうですか。
Oh? You're not looking forward to it, Akane?
長いお休みに入ると友達と会いにくくなるから。
Ah. Many students at Noble Academy, especially the girls at this dorm, were straight home whenever we were on break. Those in the dorm probably had family that lived far away, and it had to be difficult for them to freely see and spend time with them.
お父さんとお母さんに会えるのは嬉しいんですけどね。
When are you going home?
来週かな。しばらく寮で大掃除とかをしちゃって、それからです。
I see. Chika insisted I visit my parents on New Year's, so I'd probably head home at the last possible second. I wonder how much time I'd have to see Sylvie. Managing my winter break schedule sounded rough. But hey, winter break is still the best.
今日の先輩、なんだか可愛い。
The end of turn ceremony always makes me feel like a little kid again. Woohoo! Come on, Akane. Woohoo with me.
100歩あれなぜでしょう。胸にバーニングが戻ったような。
That's the power of winter break. Or maybe expelling all that pent-up energy from your belly was enough to wake a person up.
そうですね。へこんでても楽しくないです。やっほーい。
Yahoo!
朝からうるさい。すいません。
Sorry.
はい。
Yahoo! An excited student suddenly joined our ranks.
冬休み
Winter break.
やっほー。
Yahoo!
楽しそうで何よりです。
What's wrong, Kukuchiyo? You look down in the dumps.
僕が将来録音時グループを引き継ぐ時のテストケースとして管理能力を試しているホテルで企画していたイベントが一つ流れてしまいまして、
Huh.
このクリスマスにイルミネーションで集客を図り一大イベントとするはずだったのですが、イベントは中止。自慢だった日本庭園は踏み荒らされてぐちゃぐちゃ。困ったものです。まあシルビアさんが事件に巻き込まれたと聞きましたが、お怪我がないのは良かったです。ですがなんと言っても痛いのはこれですね。
He showed me a smartphone. Ah.
現在世間様を騒がせている事件の場所とあって、興味本位な下世話な野獣馬が殺到していまして、うちのホテルがおかしな方向に注目されないか不安です。
Sorry.
何か策を打たないと。やはり率直に人の印象を変えるには食でしょうか。
Ellie's group had learned about our relationship directly, but as for everyone else...
おーい市松、お前本当にこれ？
なに二人できてんの？
Our classmates rushed over with a tabloid in hand, which had published a story about our kiss. That was how our classmates found out. What should we do? It wasn't as if we couldn't make it through this by saying it was an accident, but...
くだらないゴシップだわ。こんなの信じる方が。ええ、私とオーロは将来を誓い合ったわ。
Whenever this happened, Sylvie told the full truth. Oh boy. In a matter of mere days, all of Japan learned about a relationship.
それでは本学期の成績表を配ります。
The air felt heavy. Not that I had high hopes for my grades anyway. I'd been hitting the books like crazy lately to make my dream of becoming a diplomat a reality, but the damage may have already been done and my efforts were in vain. There is one thing I was curious about though. There was a comprehensive evaluation category on every Noble Academy report card, and it was unique to this institution. That single grade was based solely on a student's expert planning classes and were favored over their other studies. That didn't mean you could neglect your other classes as they valued devotion to one's schoolwork, but it would miss the entire point of this academy if a student were to focus solely on their studies and ignore their expert planning classes. To that end, it was a complete evaluation of your general studies and accomplishments from your expert planning class. It also served as your ranking at Noble Academy. The evaluation came in 4 grades, from A to D. A meant you did well, B meant you put in decent effort, C meant you should work hard going forward, and a D required special attention. The concept of repeating a year or expulsion was essentially non-existent at Noble Academy. Any judgments that would result in repeating a year or expulsion from typical academies would be reflected in this D evaluation. This didn't come with any sort of penalty, but was unmistakably the brand of a failure. If my goal was to become a diplomat, I'd obviously like to avoid that.
市松オーロくん。
Yes. I was a little nervous. My rating was a...
C。
Don't look! She blurted out thoughtlessly. A C, huh? Thank goodness.
なになに？学業は極めて不真面目。家庭での自主的な学習が望まれる。散々だね。
Shut up!
はは、気にすんない。私もひどいもんだから。
She whipped out her report card. She was putting in the effort with her expert planning course, but her grades were less than stellar.
しかし最近学習意欲向上の様子が見られる。
More or less. Improved will. That was enough to give me confidence. Not that I knew whether it'd lead to any results.
加えて、エキスパートプランに対する意気込みの高さは他の生徒の模範にもなるほどである。学業にも同程度の意気込みを望む。あれ、オーロ、エキスパートプランやってたっけ？
Ah, yeah, recently.
何？
It's a secret. It was no big deal.
2学期最後だし、心残りがないように今日は目いっぱい楽しみましょうか。
Our expert planning classes were still in session even after the end of term ceremony, so we would probably be free for a while, and she seemed to be having a fun time with those music girls. As for me, what should I do? This was a rare occasion, so I felt like going to listen to Sylvie play.
ねえねえ、ところでシルビア様、例の彼とのことどうなのですか？どうって？
キスをされたのでしょ？
ああとっても素敵だったわ。
Now this wasn't a setting I could walk in on. I decided to go my own way.
シルビー様、そろそろ。
でもまだオーロが。
あちらもあちらでエキスパートプランが忙しいのでしょう。それより今日は重要な会食があります。どうかお早く。
オーロに会いたい。
お気持ちはわかりますが、こちらからは何も言わない代わり、 仕事はきちんとすると約束したはずですよ。
はーい。
I'm beat. I made my way out of the school gate at about the same time the rear end of Sylvie's favorite limousine went out of sight. I missed her, huh? I wished I'd walked out half a minute sooner. Oh well, I could see Sylvie anytime after all.
それでね、3日間ワシントンに飛ぶことになったの。
Right, right.
エル、どうしても行かなきゃダメ？
クリスマスを明けるためにと大統領のスケジュールに無理を言ったのです。どうしてもです。
Well, it's your job as princess. It's just the way the world works. And as for when you will return?
21日。
Well, today was the 18th, and she was going to be traveling quite a ways off.
市松殿、よろしいですか？
Yes. I suddenly heard Ellie.
申し訳ないですが、お話しした通りです。よくは思われないでしょうが、これが姫様の日常であるとご留意ください。
Okay. It hurts a little knowing this trend would continue.
伝達は以上。それでは。この期間に課題や部屋の大掃除をしておくのをおすすめします。21日以降も姫様は予定が詰まっています。得られた時間は無駄にせぬように。
またね、オーラ。
The call ended. Huh. This sucks. My brand new girlfriend was gone, and all I had left was homework. Still, this wasn't Ellie's way of being mean. I actually thought her encouraging me to do this assignment was her supportive side showing through. What could you do? Time to get to work.
おはよう。お姉様が海外だそうで退屈をしているんじゃ。頭から煙を出してどうしましたの？
Oh, Mina. Oh, morning already.
朝ですわ。何ですの？徹夜してましたの？
Didn't pull an all-nighter? No. I eventually nodded off.
は？
How the heck is a guy like me who can't even keep up with the academy studies supposed to do this homework just because I've been working really hard lately? How comical. Given the occasion, I had plopped down at my desk to tackle my homework. However, after several minutes had passed, the formulas became incomprehensible and I'd quickly thrown in the towel. Guess my thoughts were about to short circuit since I wanted to see Sylvie right now.
ただの知恵熱でしょう。
I wonder what Sylvie's doing right now.
勉強してれば月の光にでも導かれて何度も巡り会えますわよ。ほら、教えて差し上げますわ。どこですの？
Huh? But this is a second year assignment.
2年の問題くらいわかりますわよ。1年で習ったところをちょちょいと応用するだけですわ。例えばこの問題。こうしてこうして、ほら。
She solved it. Actually, it might not be so bizarre when you considered how brilliant Mina was. Sylvie got nearly straight hundreds on her test too. And this was her little sister. But...
ほら、席におつきなさいな。なんですのそのお顔は。どこか不満でして。
being schooled by someone younger than you is a huge blow to the ego.
あら、あなたにもプライドがありましたのね。大変よろしいことですわ。
Wow, that was rude. Even if I had become her sister's boyfriend, Mina still hadn't accepted me just yet. Well, I did think things with her were fine this way.
私も暇ではありませんので、どうしても嫌ならやめますけど。
It'd probably be better to have her tutor me, but I just couldn't cast away my pride. What should I do here? While I was puzzling over it.
はい。オーロがいらないならこっちお願いします、先生。あら、いやー、オーロよりはできるつもりだけど、この課題難易度高くてさ。教えて、お願いティーチャー。はい。
Wait, in that case, please help me too. When Reina turned up, it lowered the psychological hurdle. With that, I spend my whole day studying.
だいぶ進んだね。冬休みは課題も多くありませんので、このペースなら明日には終わりますわね。
I thought fire was gonna spout from my head, but I'm really grateful you helped us get through it.
はい、コーヒー牛乳。コールドだから頭締めたんだよ。
Thanks.
にしても、カミニャンはすごいね。2年生の問題を。王族たるもの、学力も相応に必要とされます。お姫様がバカでは困るでしょ。
I get the feeling there are plenty of examples of foolish political figures, though. Not that I would name any specific country, celebrity, politician, or otherwise.
私は嫌なのです。特に昔から頑張り屋のシルビアお姉様を見て育ってきましたもの。どうしても。
Mina flashed us a quick smile.
大人だね。私には真似できんよ。
Me either. Japanese people might just be lax.
別に大人ではございませんわ。
She brushed her hair upwards. Mina was really cool today. Definitely had a mature feel to her.
ところでゲロ。
Yes?
お姉様とはどうなってまして？いえ、お付き合いのことは聞きましたけど、どこまでとか。ああ、それ私も聞きたい。
The topic suddenly veered in a strange direction. She seemed like a mature woman, but I guess she was still a girl. Sounded like she was quite curious when it came to stuff like this.
こっちもそこらへん興味あるさね。お姫様となんてすごいです先輩。ドキドキ、ワクワク。
Quit multiplying! I was surrounded in an instant.
ほれほれ、観念しろしろ。シルビーとはどこまで行ったんだ？
I obviously couldn't tell them we've had sex or anything. But if I misspoke, they'd probably piece it together. Keeping quiet was my only option.
いえおら、いえ。
My silence prompted Reina to raise her voice. Damn it! I couldn't even run away with everyone packed so tightly around me. What should I do?
白状なさいな。私には知る権利、いいえ、義務がございますわ。
I'm telling you.
キスの写真は見ましたわ。あれが第一歩ってことは、今頃はもう。おやおや、こいつは色っぽい話だね。先輩、本当ですか？本当にですか先輩？
I'm telling you.
あなたまさか。
They figured me out.
手をつないだんですの？エッチですわ。
Or not.
キスなんて究極的なことを済ませたんですもの。もう手とかつないじゃってるんでしょ。白状なさい。まさかそれより上。ハグとか。エッチですわ。これだからゲロは。カミニャンさん、キスは究極的なとこじゃないと思うけど、むしろ入り口？知らない何言ってますの。男女のすることでキスを済ませたら次は婚約しかありませんわ。
Ah, that reminded me. So we thought sex was non-existent outside of marriage, and Mina was her sister. Didn't sound like she knew anything about sex.
さあおっしゃいなさい。どこまでしたんですの？まあ聞かないどいてあげますか。オーロともう一人の子のために。
Everyone else had read the room and decided they mustn't defile a girl's pure white heart. I was saved thanks to a girl even more immature than Sylvie.
金色ラブリッチェ。
Alright everyone, we're gonna leave this here. So I know like in the previous entry of this series, I said that I'm pretty sure we're close to the end, but I don't know if we are yet. So this is just putting out a statement of I do not know when the finale is coming. Hopefully it'll be soon. Hopefully we end this series before we get into the month of December. But so far doesn't feel like we're close yet, because obviously there's still a Christmas party coming up, and I don't know if we get to the new year yet. So until then, there's still quite a lot to go to. But yeah, so like usual, thank you guys for watching. Have a good day, and we'll do a recap in the beginning of the next video.